Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now. Nick Pivetta gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Row? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Murphy on second. Baez on at first with nobody out. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 2-2. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 18, Ben.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. In to score, the runner from third. In now, Albert Almora. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning.
Albert Almora.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. That's a tough take.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Comes set with the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pivetta is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. One run is scored.
Hold it right here.
And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. One there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Baez stands at first with one out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
The 2-1. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. Williams going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Number 11 for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
So next to the plate for the Phillies, Carlos Santana.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play. Up, down and away. Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Chicago put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Jose Quintana earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Nick Pivetta was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.